Right there, you can see it is equipped with adaptive variable suspension. Good day, everybody. Thank you for clicking on this video. I got something for you today. Finally, we've got the Limited Tacoma. And let me tell you what, Generation 4, it's actually a limited trim level. Like, there's actually things about it that would make it a limited trim level. So a huge jump from Generation 3 limited trim level. Let's check it out and see what it's all about. And here it is. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Zach is back for more awesome information. This is a brand new 2024 Toyota Tacoma Limited in Celestial Silver Metallic. She is absolutely stunning. The second I opened up the door to this, I instantly realized the changes that were made to make this a limited trim level. If you are familiar with Tacomas, you know that the Generation 3 Limited, I mean, there was really nothing so limited about it, really. This is like a mini capstone, basically. You've even got the chrome finish grille here up front. They have a lot of the chrome accents here up front. High performance fog lights, all full LED lighting, headlights, the tail lights, the fog lights. You do have your nice big air damper at the bottom to smooth out your ride. Add a couple of MPG. Gorgeous looking daytime runners as well. And you do have your safety sensors all the way around for parking assist, rear cross traffic alert, all that. And please know, this is available in the iForce Max powertrain, okay? This one here is not the hybrid. You have the 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder going into the 8-speed automatic transmission. So ton of power. It is quite smooth for what it is. The acceleration is definitely there, and the fuel efficiency is definitely there. You'll also notice you got the 18-inch chrome finished wheels here on the Toyota Tacoma Limited. So you go up a diameter and chrome finished, and man, does it look pretty sweet. Got the chrome trim on the door handles, the mirror caps, of course the lettering, the badges, the chrome finished exhaust tip here. And one very special thing about this Limited Tacoma, as we all know, they got the redesign, right? So it's a multi-link coil sprung rear axle, no more leaf springs. Now this limited trim level has something called AVS, or adaptive variable suspension. So basically what that does, it makes rapid adjustments to itself on the fly as you're driving for optimum performance. Whether you are on a paved road or a dirt road, it doesn't matter. It adjusts itself constantly. It also gives you several different drive modes, and we'll go over that here in a minute. So I thought that was something interesting there. The first time I've ever seen it on a Tacoma. And of course, this Limited Tacoma, that is another feature that actually makes it a Limited Tacoma. Now, like all the fancy pants Tacomas and Tundras, you get your handy little button there for a power tailgate. You heard me correctly, power tailgate. You even have the button on the key fob that functions, and there's a button on the dash as well that'll open it up. So composite style bed liner. You do get your tie down cleats, LED bed lights. You got your AC converter here, 120 volt outlet, nice storage cubby. And on this side here, something they did for Generation 4 on select vehicles. You get it's kind of another little cubby, but you actually have USBs and a 12 volt in there. Very handy for those overlanding trips, right? Refrigerators and whatnot. So as we all know, this was done aerodynamically, fully redesigned, much like the Tundra. There are a lot of things that are similar, like these little pebbles here on the side, help stabilize the truck, especially on the highway. You have a lip here on the tailgate, and it corresponds with the dip in the roof there. And it's all aerodynamics. It all helps smooth out the truck. It helps fuel efficiency. You got 6,500 pounds max towing capacity with a Class 4 hitch receiver here, and you already have your ports for a high lift. That's a pretty cool added feature actually on the Generation 4 Tacoma. And this Tacoma actually sits up nice and high, believe it or not. Probably the ABS, right? Let's take a look at the interior here. So the first thing you're going to notice is much like a capstone. Yes, the power running boards. It even looks the same. I'm telling you, this is like a capstone Tacoma. I don't understand why they didn't just call it that, but I'm glad they actually made it a limited though. Check out the interior design. Along the interior of the door, you have some wood grain, gorgeous darkened wood grain. Almost has a gray texture to it. Very rugged. You have some extra storage here on the side. Almost looks like a MOLLE panel. I love what Toyota has done with the interior design here. Dead giveaway, you've got JBL premium audio. Audio sounds amazing in here. You've got the acoustic laminated front windows, full power seats with lumbar support here up front. And you got the geographical design going on in there. Very comfortable. And again, some more of that wood grain here along the dash. This is just stunning, especially in a Tacoma. I almost don't believe I'm even seeing this right now. And some of the colors as well, as you notice, is not something you typically find in a Tacoma. So that's something else to make it a limited trim level. JBL Flex audio. You do, of course, get your 14-inch multimedia head unit here. You got a digital rear view mirror for the Limited Tacoma. Obviously a power sliding moonroof. That's kind of a cool added feature there, I think. And here in the rear, same thing on the interior of the doors. There's some more of that gorgeous wood grain. I love that. Absolutely love it. So Tundra vibes in here, without a doubt. You got the storage all the way underneath the seat, except for on the hybrids. But you also get a 120 volt outlet back here with some USB. Now in the back of the seats, you'll get a little bit more storage. You can fit some things back here. You have your jack. On that side, I know you've got a nice big JBL sub, so no storage behind that seat, but you'll be thankful for it when you listen to the radio or your favorite artist or whatever. Audio is amazing. So this is truly a stunning design here on this Limited Tacoma. Wow, look at that. That is just absolutely gorgeous. It's a head turner. The second you see this, you got to double check. You do have keyless entry in the front two doors. And this again is something else that reminds me of a Capstone Tundra. That's like almost identical. Power running boards, very nice feature here. Fully adjustable steering wheel, top of the line safety features and most advanced technology. This is TSS 3.0, so you've got the best of everything. This is a full redesign here. And this is a one-of-a-kind Tacoma, let me tell you. Fully digital gauge cluster. I'm going to start it up here. Yes, let's go ahead and shut it. So you've got automatic high beams. Here's a button to engage your outlets. Here's a button for your power tailgate. You've got a ton of blanks too. And of course your buttons for the power running boards there, as well as the bed lights. That's another handy feature, the bed lights, LED bed lights. And now this steering wheel here, which very much reminds you of a Tundra. Maybe it's a little smaller. Yep, you've got your arrow buttons to navigate through the gauge cluster there. Of course, your volume, your full Bluetooth commands, adaptive cruise control, standard cruise control, lane tracing assist, automatic steering. All the goodies are here. You can increase your speed or decrease it while you're set. Your skip buttons and your source button that switches through your sources of audio, if you didn't know what that is. I don't know why they call it mode instead of source. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but you do have heads-up display here. I can see it here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it when I post this, but digital rear view mirror, again, another pretty handy feature if your view is ever obstructed. Power sliding moonroof. You've got the power sliding rear section of the rear windshield there, the middle section, I should say. All right, dual zone climate. You've got heated and cooled seats here up front. I'm looking for the heated steering wheel. There it is. And all the buttons are nothing is made cheap. They're very durable. They have a nice little click to it. I love the design. Wireless phone charger, much like the Tundra, it's already upright. Eliminates the need for an additional phone mount of any sort. You have some extra USB charging ports there with a 12 volt. I love this little piece of the design here in the center console that they've done for this new Tacoma. Of course, your 4x4 selectors, tow haul, you have different drive modes, your trailer backup assist. That's not available in all the Tacomas. It's actually rare to see one, to be honest, in the Tacomas, but there it is. Full panoramic view monitoring. So you've got you get a top view of the Tacoma, and you'll also get to switch that around the sides and whatnot. So that's actually very handy, especially for off-roaders. And even a start-stop function button there. I actually haven't seen that in any other Tacoma. You're going to have your electric trailer brakes up here. Very handy addition to Generation 4. To select models at least, right? I think you've at least got to have an upgrade package for that feature there, as well as the 12 volt and USBs in the bed. And the 120 volt outlet that's back here as well. Beautiful, beautiful truck. It's very comfortable. A ton of power, I can tell you that. And one thing I did want to show you is if we click on drive modes here, check this out. Because we have adaptive variable suspension, we actually get more than just Eco, Normal, and Sport. You get this Sport S and Sport S Plus. And I believe this actually makes adjustments to the suspension as well as tuning up the engine. It might tighten it up the suspension. I know it does on some vehicles at least. But any Toyota with AVS, adaptive variable suspension, would give you these additional drive modes. This Sport S Plus is like absolutely ridiculous power. Serious. It gets you up and going. It feels like the hybrid Tacomas. All right, I'm going to give you a quick shot at that sticker price there. There's the bottom dollar for it right there. You can see it is equipped with adaptive variable suspension. Gives you all of the details on it, all of the information. You got the smart key system, leather trimmed heated steering wheel. Beautiful truck. Again, it is available in an iForce Max. This one happens to be a non-hybrid. and Celestial Silver. Thank you everybody for watching. If you like this video, please like this video. Subscribe to my channel, help support my channel, help me to grow so I can keep making these, keep me motivated, you know, to keep putting this information out there and in-depth details on some of these cars. Thank you again so much, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Everyone have a great day.